bro, look at me. I want to tell you the harsh truth about why you are struggling with women. It's not because you aren't rich. It's not because you don't have six-pack abs. It's because you are playing a game where you don't know the rules. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a guy named Mike. Mike is a good guy. He has a steady job. He treats people with respect. He calls his mum on Sundays. Mike meets a girl named Jessica. Jessica is beautiful, smart, the kind of girl Mike dreams about. So, what does Mike do? He treats her like a porcelain doll. He agrees with everything she says. He texts her back within 3 seconds. He buys her gifts just to see her smile. Mike puts her on a pedestal. He thinks, if I just show her how much I love her, she will love me back. But 3 months later, Jessica leaves him. And who does she leave him for? She leaves him for a guy who ignores her texts for hours, a guy who cancels plans at the last minute, a guy who doesn't treat her like a queen, but treats her like a brat. And Mike is left standing there, heartbroken, asking the universe why I did everything right. No, Mike, you did everything wrong. You appealed to her logic. You thought love was a transaction. I give kindness, I get love. But female attraction isn't logical. It is biological. It is emotional. Women are not mysterious aliens. They are human beings with specific psychological triggers, what I call hidden weaknesses. These are cracks in their armor. These are biological needs that they try to hide, but they control every decision they make. If you understand these 7 weaknesses, you stop being Mike, you stop being the fan in the audience, and you become the rock star on stage. Today, we are going to break down the female psyche. We are going to expose the things she craves, but will never ask for. Get a pen and paper. This is going to change your life. Weakness number 1 is her addiction to emotional spikes. Let's be real, we men love peace. We want to come home, sit on the couch, and have 0 drama. But for a woman, peace often feels like boredom, and boredom is the death of attraction. Think about the romance novels women read. Think about the movies they watch. Are they about a couple who sits quietly and agrees on everything? No. They are about passion, fighting, make-up sex, danger, uncertainty. She has a biological need for dopamine. When you are the nice guy who is always available and always pleasant, you are like elevator music. You are background noise. She knows exactly what you are going to say before you say it. There is no tension. The fix: you need to become safe but unpredictable. Let's say she texts you, "I miss you." The nice guy immediately types back, "I miss you too, baby. Love you." Boring. Predictable. The man who understands psychology waits. Maybe he waits an hour. Maybe he replies, "Of course you do. I'm unforgettable." See the difference? The second response is playful. It's cocky. It creates a little spark. It makes her laugh, or maybe roll her eyes, but it makes her feel something. Don't be afraid to disagree with her. If she likes a movie and you hate it, tell her that movie was trash. You have terrible taste. She might pretend to be offended, but deep down, her weakness is triggered. She respects a man who has his own mind. She craves the friction. Weakness number 2 is the mirror effect. Here is a secret. Most beautiful women are actually deeply insecure. I know, it doesn't look like it. She posts selfies and gets 1,000 likes. She walks with her head high, but inside, she is constantly asking the world, am I enough? Am I pretty? Do they like me? She uses men as mirrors. If you walk up to her and say, oh my God, you are the most beautiful woman I have ever seen, you are just another cracked mirror. You are giving her validation for free. She didn't earn it. It has no value. It's like printing money. If you print too much, it becomes worthless. The scenario, imagine you are on a date. She is wearing a stunning red dress. She spent 2 hours getting ready. She wants you to notice. The simp says, wow, you look amazing. You are a goddess. She hears this 10 times a day. The player says nothing at first. He just looks at her. He lets the tension build. Then, halfway through dinner, he says casually, that color looks good on you. Trouble, but good. Boom, you validated her, but you wrapped it in a challenge trouble. Her weakness is that she needs your approval, but she only values it if she feels like she worked for it. Stop giving away your power. Make your compliments rare. Make them earned. Now, let's talk about how she sees you in relation to other people. Weakness number 3 is the hive mind. Men are solitary creatures. If we like a car, we buy the car. We don't care if our neighbor hates it. But women are consensus builders. A woman rarely falls in love with a man her friends hate. If you are trying to date her, but you are rude to her friends, or you sit in the corner ignoring them, you are dead in the water. You need to win the hive. If her best friend whispers to her, he is so charming, that does 80% of the work for you. Her weakness is the fear of social embarrassment. Weakness number 4 is the jealousy trigger pre-selection. This is the most powerful weakness on this list. Women want what other women want. It's called pre-selection. If you walk into a room alone, you are just a guy. If you walk into a room with a beautiful woman on your arm, suddenly every other woman in that room is looking at you. They think, if she likes him, he must have something special. The story of the waitress. Let's go back to Mike. Mike takes Jessica to dinner. The waitress comes over. She is friendly. Mike ignores the waitress completely because he thinks this shows loyalty to Jessica. Jessica gets bored. Now, imagine a different guy. Let's call him Jocks. Jocks takes Jessica to dinner. When the waitress comes, Jocks smiles. He jokes with the waitress. He makes the waitress laugh. Jessica watches this. She sees another woman smiling at her man. Suddenly, a biological alarm goes off in Jessica's brain. Competition. He is valuable. I better lock him down. She might act annoyed. She might say, why were you flirting with her? But that night, she will be all over him. Why? Because her weakness is the fear of losing a high-value male. Do not be invisible. Let her see that you are a man who has options. It keeps her on her toes. Weakness number 5 is the mystery gap. Women are natural detectives. They love to figure things out. Think about how they stalk people on Instagram. They love uncovering secrets. The biggest mistake men make on a first date is the interview. She asks, "So, tell me about yourself." And the guy talks for 40 minutes. "I was born in Ohio. My dog's name is Spot. I work in accounting. I want 2 kids." He vomits his entire life story. Game over. He removed all the mystery. There is nothing left for her to discover. The fix: be a movie trailer, not the whole movie. When she asks, "What is your biggest fear?" don't cry about your childhood trauma yet. Smile and say, "I'll tell you, but not tonight." You haven't earned that story yet. Now she is intrigued. Now she has a reason to see you again. She needs to know. Use her curiosity against her. Weakness number 6 is decision fatigue. Modern women are tired. They have stressful jobs. They have to make decisions all day. The last thing she wants is a man who asks, "Where do you want to eat?" "I don't know. What do you feel like?" That is not being polite. That is being lazy. Her hidden weakness is a deep desire to surrender control. She wants a captain for the ship. She wants you to say, "I'm picking you up at 7. Wear the black dress. We are going to that Italian place." When you do that, you can physically see her relax. Her shoulders drop. She smiles. Because for the first time all day, she doesn't have to think. She just has to be it. If you want to make a woman addicted to you, lead her. And finally, weakness number 7, the fear of boredom. This sums up everything we have talked about. A woman will stay with a man who cheats on her, sadly. She will stay with a man who is broke. But she will never stay with a man who bores her. Boredom is the anti-lust if you are too predictable, too safe, too available. She dries up. You need to constantly evolve. Get a new hobby. Change your style. Take her on a surprise trip. Keep her guessing. The conclusion, brothers, knowing these weaknesses doesn't make you a manipulator. It makes you aware. It means you stop banging your head against the wall, trying to use logic to solve an emotional puzzle. Stop putting her on a pedestal. Look at her. Realize she is human. Realize she craves excitement, leadership, and validation just like anyone else. When you stop fearing her and start understanding her nature, that is when you become the man she can't live without. Take the lead. Be the prize. And never, ever be boring.